Picture this. You're in Antarctica. The outside temperature is below freezing. The water temperature is negative 0.71 degrees Celsius. Weather conditions can change in an instant. There's brash ice and icebergs all around. So if given the opportunity to do something crazy, would you take it? Welcome back to another day in the Antarctic, on the Antarctic Ocean, on the Akademik Ioffe, which is the research vessel that we are on. And yes, we are crossing the Antarctic Circle today, but obviously we've got lots of time on the open sea, on the sea, whatever. Before we get there, so there's time for lectures, and I think we're gonna have an outing. Now, if you've missed any of the previous vlogs, I will link them here for you. And you can check those out because we've seen some amazing things down here already. But today's a pretty exciting day as well. While this was our first day spent entirely on the boat, there was still plenty to do to pass the time. There are lectures to attend on anything from the history of whaling to the health of our oceans. You can visit the bridge or brave the freezing cold out on deck. It's so fucking cold. All right, well, welcome back to the room. It seems like this is all we're doing today. We couldn't do the excursion because there was just tons of ice and we couldn't get through. So we decided to head straight for the Antarctic Circle. But we're gonna probably need another hour or more to get there if the conditions hold up. But that's the beautiful thing about these expeditions is that you are at Mother Nature's mercy. So we will see what happens. So in the meantime, it's been about 5 days that I've been on the boat. Decided I'm going to use a satellite phone and call my mom. So this is the passenger communication room is what it's called. So I had to go and obviously pay for the usage of the phone for a certain amount of minutes. So you get a specific code to use and it was $30 for 60 minutes of talk time. Obviously I don't think I have to use all of that at once. And yeah, so this is where it is. I'm assuming that's the phone. I have 59 minutes left. Hi Mom, ich bin's. Ich rufe von dem Schiff an. And there's gonna be a 5-second delay. Hi. And since I'm basically late to everything, I wasn't quite on the bow as we crossed the Antarctic Circle. We all gathered for a group photo, and then, well, how do you celebrate crossing the Antarctic Circle? By jumping in the water, of course.
Okay, so if you want to do a polar plunge.
Well, that right there was us crossing the Antarctic Circle. I don't know if the camera worked. It cut out on me right as we did, and so I won't know until I review the footage if I got that or not. But hey, here we are. We are in the Antarctic Circle, and now to celebrate, you can take a polar plunge, which basically means you're a lunatic who jumps into the freezing water.
What could go wrong?
You could die. You could actually die. I think the entire boat was out watching the few select crazy people who one by one jumped into the water.
Should be warm from
I'm not sure the spider thing.
Did I end up jumping? Of course. I believe that when given an opportunity, you should always say yes. Even if you've been standing in the cold without clothes on and can't feel your feet anymore before even jumping in.
Gotta do it.
I've also never been out of the water that fast before.
How was that?
Shit, take 5 port side out.
I can't feel my feet. That was insane. All right, well, I have regained my sanity because it just, when you jump in, I feel like you lose completely, your mind just goes blank. I feel like I came up and forgot how to breathe. I couldn't feel my feet. I couldn't like get out of the water. I feel like I didn't know how to like hold on to something. It was absolutely insane, but hey, I can say that I jumped into the water in the Antarctic Circle, below the Antarctic Circle. So there you go. If you're ever gonna come out here, highly recommend it. It's a crazy adrenaline rush and also really freezing cold. And that is today. We're heading back up north. So until next time, be good to one another, be good to our planet, and keep adventuring.